I didn't know it was possible. Homemade French bread just like a bakery. Let's start the bowl by adding 500 grams of wheat flour. Then a tablespoon of improver, a tablespoon of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of yeast, a teaspoon of butter. And now guys, let's mix it all together very well. Guys, this process is the same as the previous recipe I showed. Guys, here's the secret to making bread even better. Add very cold water. Here I even added some ice cubes. And guys, add a little more water to make the dough much lighter so it can rise even more. Let's add and mix with our hands. Guys, it's gonna have to look more or less like this. If you can make it even stickier, that's even better. Now let's move to the counter and knead for about 10 minutes. After this time, our dough will be very smooth. And now let's take a rolling pin and roll all this dough. That done, now let's start dividing this dough, guys. Try dividing it into equal sizes, but much larger than in the last video. Once that's done, let's get the air out of this dough. It's also an important part, guys. And now let's start opening it on the counter. And now we just have to roll it up. And it will have to stay that way. Repeat the process with the rest of the dough. Transfer it to a mold and let it rest for 3 hours. And look guys at the size of this bread. Grew a lot. And now let's sprinkle some water on top. And what can't be missed is for us to cut to try and keep it going. Here with our personal razor. This razor is clean. Did you understand? You have to buy a new one just to do this process. It also works great with a knife. Now just put it in the oven, and guys, the oven process has to be at 220 degrees. Let's let it cook until golden. I added some ice and also placed containers of water at the bottom. A bowl that can go in the oven with ease has to be personal. And look at the result of this bread, guys. Honestly, there's no way to resist. It looks just like a bakery. The flavor, the crunch. Make it at your home and I'm sure everyone will love it. I hope you liked it. This was another recipe from the poor man in the kitchen. A big hug. Until next time, thanks.